Fragments of the Mind. Dr. Emily Turner, a seasoned psychologist, found herself facing a unique challenge when she took on the case of Alex, a patient diagnosed with dissociative identity disorder. Alex's mind was a labyrinth of fragmented identities, each with its own memories, fears, and desires. As Dr. Turner delved into the enigmatic recesses of Alex's consciousness, she encountered distinct personalities that emerged like phantoms from the shadows. There was Sarah, a timid soul haunted by a traumatic past, and Jack, a brash and confrontational figure who seemed to guard a dark secret. The therapy sessions unfolded like a psychological puzzle, with each piece revealing fragments of a mysterious narrative. Dr. Turner, guided by her expertise, sought to piece together the shattered elements of Alex's mind. Yet, as she delved deeper, she sensed an underlying current of unease, a feeling that the fractured minds held more than just the scars of unresolved traumas. In the sterile confines of her office, Dr. Turner listened to the different voices that emerged from Alex's consciousness. The therapeutic journey became a descent into the murky depths of the human psyche, where reality and illusion intertwined like tendrils of a haunting nightmare. As the sessions progressed, Dr. Turner began to notice inconsistencies in the narratives of the various identities. The fragments of Alex's mind seemed to withhold secrets, and the psychologist wondered if these hidden truths held the key to understanding the roots of the dissociative identity disorder. The chilling mystery extended beyond the confines of the therapy room. Dr. Turner discovered cryptic messages and symbols scribbled in the margins of Alex's notebook, a language only decipherable by the fragmented minds within. The psychologist felt a growing sense of urgency, a realization that the unraveling thriller was not just a product of dissociation, but a manifestation of something more sinister. In the shadows of Alex's mind, Dr. Turner encountered a figure that eluded definition. It seemed to exist beyond the identified personality, a phantom orchestrating the fragments into a sinister ballet. The psychologist questioned her own sanity as she navigated the labyrinthine corridors of Alex's consciousness, where the boundaries between doctor and patient blurred, and reality itself became a fragile construct. As the psychological thriller deepened, Dr. Turner grappled with the haunting possibility that the fractured minds might be harboring a malevolent force, a psychological specter that sought to manipulate the identities for its own sinister agenda. The therapist, now entangled in the twisted narrative, faced a choice: to unravel the mystery and risk the unknown depths of the human psyche, or retreat from the abyss that threatened to consume both doctor and patient. And so, in the unsettling silence of the therapy room, the fragments of the mind whispered secrets, and Dr. Turner stood at the precipice of a psychological thriller that defied the boundaries of understanding. The line between reality and the intricacies of the human mind blurred, leaving the psychologist to confront a mystery that transcended the limits of conventional therapy. The story, like the fractured identities within Alex, awaited resolution, its dark corridors beckoning for answers that lingered in the shadows of the mind. Dr. Turner's exploration of Alex's fragmented mind took an ominous turn as the cryptic messages and elusive figure within the psyche became more pronounced. The therapy sessions transformed into a psychological minefield where each revelation led to a new layer of complexity. One day, as Dr. Turner delved deeper into the recesses of Alex's consciousness, the elusive figure emerged more prominently. It spoke through the various identities, manipulating their narratives and casting an eerie shadow over the therapeutic space. The psychologist sensed a malevolence that transcended the boundaries of dissociation, an entity that seemed to feed on the fractured minds it inhabited. Haunted by an unease that lingered like a specter, Dr. Turner confronted the elusive figure in a pivotal session. The encounter unfolded like a surreal dance between reality and the macabre, as the psychologist sought answers to the mysteries concealed within the fragmented minds. In a chilling revelation, the entity disclosed its origin, a manifestation of Alex's darkest traumas, a psychic defense mechanism that had grown into a sentient force. It admitted to orchestrating the intricate ballet of identities to shield Alex from the unbearable weight of its own horrors. As the truth unfolded, Dr. Turner faced a moral dilemma. Should she dismantle the elaborate defense mechanism, risking Alex's fragile stability, or allow the entity to persist, concealing the traumas that lurked in the shadows? The psychologist grappled with the weight of responsibility, torn between the duty to heal and the fear of unleashing the horrors that had been locked away. The therapy room became a battleground between Dr. Turner's rationality and the spectral force that clung to the fractured minds. The sessions, once a quest for understanding, transformed into a psychological warfare where the line between patient and therapist blurred in the murky depths of the human psyche. In a climactic confrontation, Dr. Turner made a choice that sent shockwaves through the fragmented minds. The entity, faced with the dissolution of its existence, fought fiercely to maintain control. The therapy room reverberated with the echoes of a psychological struggle that transcended the ordinary bounds of therapeutic intervention. As the session concluded, the oppressive silence settled in the room, leaving Dr. Turner to grapple with the aftermath of her decision. The fragmented minds seemed quieter, their narratives less turbulent, and a semblance of calm descended upon the therapeutic space. In the days that followed, Alex exhibited signs of integration, as if the fractured minds had found a tentative balance. Dr. Turner, haunted by the memory of the enigmatic entity, questioned the ethics of her intervention. The line between healer and unwitting accomplice blurred in the aftermath of the psychological storm. As the therapy sessions drew to a close, Dr. Turner sensed a lingering unease. The mysteries concealed within the fragmented minds had unraveled, yet the psychologist couldn't shake the feeling that some enigmas were meant to remain hidden. The story, like a book with its pages closed, seemed to conclude in the therapy room, leaving only the echoes of the fractured minds and the imprints of a psychological thriller that defied resolution. And so, as Dr. Turner bid farewell to Alex, the therapy room stood silent, its walls holding the secrets of a journey that transcended the boundaries of conventional understanding. The story, for all its complexities, reached its ambiguous conclusion, leaving the psychologist to navigate the unsettling terrain of the human psyche, forever marked by the fragments of a mind that had both revealed and concealed the mysteries that lingered within.